Danny stared at the flickering fluorescent lights. It had been a month since the incident, a month since he saw the man in aisle 5. He shuddered, remembering the static on the security monitor, the chilling image of a severed hand on the floor, and the shadow, oh, that dreadful shadow, slithering away into the darkness. He hadn't told anyone the full story. No one would believe him. He rubbed his eyes, trying to focus on his work, stocking shelves, wiping counters, anything to keep his mind occupied, but the fear lingered, a knot of dread in his stomach. The store felt different now, colder, more menacing. Danny tried to shake off the memory. He needed this job. He had bills to pay. But every creak of the floorboards, every whisper of the wind outside sent shivers down his spine. He was trapped in a nightmare, and the worst was yet to come. The clock ticked past midnight. The usual silence of the graveyard shift was broken only by the hum of the refrigerators. Or so Danny thought. He kept hearing things. A soft scratching sound from the back, a muffled whisper near the cash register. He checked the security cameras, his heart pounding. The monitors flickered, the images distorted. Lines of static danced across the screens. Then for a fleeting second he saw it. A flicker of movement in the freezer aisle. He froze, his breath catching in his throat. Could it be real? Or was his mind playing tricks on him? Danny hesitated. He knew he should investigate, but fear held him back. He had a bad feeling about this, a bone-chilling premonition that something was terribly wrong. He couldn't ignore it any longer. The freezer door was slightly ajar. A trail of frost snaked out onto the floor, creeping towards him like a ghostly hand. With trembling hands, Danny reached for the door. The metal was ice cold, biting into his skin. He took a deep breath and pulled it open. The freezer was colder than usual, much colder. His breath formed thick clouds in the air. And then he saw him, a man, encased in a block of ice. His eyes, wide with terror, were moving, staring right at Danny. Danny stumbled back, his heart threatening to burst out of his chest. He watched in horror as a crack appeared in the ice, then another and another. The frozen man's mouth opened in a silent scream. The ice shattered, exploding outwards in a shower of razor-sharp shards. The lights went out. Darkness enveloped Danny. He could hear the man's ragged breathing, feel his icy presence closing in. Panic surged through him. He scrambled back, bumping into shelves, knocking over displays, desperate to escape. He didn't look back. He couldn't. When he finally stumbled out into the night, he didn't stop running until he reached the safety of his apartment. He locked the door, his chest heaving, his body trembling with fear. He couldn't shake the feeling that something evil had been unleashed, something ancient and hungry. The next day, the store remained closed. A sign on the door read, "Closed for maintenance." But Danny knew the truth. The temperature inside was abnormally low, and people passing by swore they could hear faint whispers coming from within. The convenience store wasn't just a store anymore, it was a gateway, and Danny knew he was the only one who could close it, before it was too late.
Seriously, smash that like. Hit subscribe. Do it for the algorithm. And for a bit of glory too.